field. I love when offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Moving out of the pocket. Turns it loose. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the handoff.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it on the move. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, it's two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment, like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long in their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, the ground game. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one after their own 37.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the option. Finding an escape route. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Georgia! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback snake. I didn't get it. He called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back who came into huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
That is great. That is phenomenal.
And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go right back to it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
That's caught. It's caught. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The Gators have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man all by himself. He's brought down to 1 a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, fine.
Touchdown, Gator! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
And the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down. Looking left. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on 1st down.
No idea what this defense
Pocket breaking down.
Oh my god, that's so lucky.
Under fire.
It's like the first time this season extender
There he goes.
is activated.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Now rolling to the left. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Touchdown, Florida. He got loose and it
Well, y'all
was
just showed up.
This offense is
How you still got enough
and
energy?
they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice
Y'all not
but to
play
get
like
rid
right
of the
next to
ball.
me.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
What are you doing? Why are you vibrating?
The Gators setting the offense back to work. This has
Totally
been
also.
exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody.
They wrote the Slayer right behind.
They make
That's
the
big
tackle
choice.
at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Yeah, but how about these short yardage situations? Having a weapon like this, a quarterback that can run the football, he only needed a few. He knew that. Good patience, scrambles around, gets the first down, gets just enough.
The Gators have it with a 1st and goal.
Okay.
Trying to ball his way in. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets
I didn't expect him to squeeze through there.
blown up for a loss.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He wants to take the top off.
That was a good throw.
Pulls it in down the sideline.
I actually thought I was going to
play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And you just could not allow that to happen.
You got one. You even saw your team. You had like 198 speed.
Now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up
Am I
any
tripping?
points here before the end of the half.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Gives it on the option.
Well, my safety was just stuck.
Sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida! And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen.
But can you, like, not lay down on my back? Like, I'm trying to sit back.
Making big plays.
This is like the most uncomfortable gaming setup I've ever.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Oh, now you want to play that, though.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Nicholson. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him.
Yeah, I am ready for next year, too. I agree with that.
Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
I don't like how you said it.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Got the back over the middle. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Right, and I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, honestly, getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Still running at the 35. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Dogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Gives it on the option.
Wow.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great job by the back on the option.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way.
I thought it was going to be some, like, verticals play or something. I didn't expect it to run right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami is just wearing one right now. That defense looks like me when I go to South Beach. Out of shape and badly burned. Hey, who's writing this stuff?
Bro.
They're trailing by 16 to Clemson. Any big changes in his ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best.
One of my girlfriend's dogs is trying to, like, grab my hand while I'm trying to play the game. It's kind of annoying.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard
Yeah,
line.
low-key, they're trying.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops.
Oh, we got 3 timeouts. Might as well use it.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Rolling right and going deep.
Good pass.
He's
Oh,
got
wow.
it on the outside. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Touchdown, Gator! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6
That
on
was
the
a
board.
tight window if I've ever seen it.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over.
I actually didn't expect him to pick that off. I inside shaded, so in fact he guarded an outside route.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play.
Oh, yeah, way more yards if we went to drive for it.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Here we go. To the air on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so
Got
many
my
possessions,
ass.
and you got to score on
Good
every
defense.
single one. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they...
Damn, I fucking sold out for the run, too, and then gave this up.
The 20, the 10, touchdown Dogs! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to...
What did I do, like 90 speed?
Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football, because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these. They're just weapons of mass destruction.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Makes the grab on the left.
Oh, I thought I was about to do some crazy shit.
Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. Inside the 45. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have, the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Let's it fly. Complete to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up.
Oh, I didn't even see that, dude. Where did he come from?
Got him at the 27.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Here's the pressure.
Oh, that's a pick. Should have been a
It'll
pick.
be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Fires to the middle. Found the seam.
He fumbled it? Oh.
Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
That's unfortunate.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The last last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not
Yeah, not everybody fucking thing is on your team. Goddamn.
They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, a turnover in the
I was gonna say you had your tight end wide open.
What a game,
like in the middle of the field.
This defense, nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Gators sending the offense back.
That happens to the best of us.
After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! As Florida fans like to say, come on, Gators, get up and go. And they're starting to go and run away from the Dogs.
It's great to be.
I had to get my Heisman candidate at least one touchdown. He fucking fumbled.
You're just seeing all the talent that they've been able to recruit down in Gainesville.
Yeah, they've been recruiting talent. You think about Steve Spurrier, had such a great run with Florida as a head coach. They're taking care of business today. They're not making this look like much of a rout.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback keeps it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll go to the air, looking to scramble. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
What the fuck?
The deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I thought it was just going to be an inaccurate throw. Then I thought I picked it off, and then it ended up being one of the greatest throws of all time.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. The give to the back.
Team, there you go. That's how we play fucking football over here in Florida.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here we go. The quarterback run is part of their
That's
game
not how we play fucking football.
Oh, he's got some space. And he
Well,
runs
4 fucking
it.
massive rushing touchdowns.
Touchdown, Georgia.
Shit makes no
It's like
sense to me.
having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5.
Oh, that was about to be a crazy clip.
And that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the big tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Donovan. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Creates a little space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And the Gators are rolling down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
How that dude just come in fucking untouched?
At a 3rd and 8.
Only blocking is fine.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, Jesus.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going.
I already called that play, so I had assumed that you were going to guard it.
That's how you force incompletions and force.
So I threw it to the other tight end, but that was
the Gators will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use a little trickeration, looking to throw. And the fake works if he can get the first. And the tackle is made, but that fake worked to perfection to pick up the first down.
How about that? I mean, you kind of get
he overshot him.
Cross midfield, and you're kind of like, all right, it's going to go for it range or field goal range almost, but the punt unit comes out. You think you're going to pin them deep? Nope. They go for it. Get the fake. Get the first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The throw. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football.
So the question is, did you call this a pro?
And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Fit it in the window for the score. That'll give
Yeah, he actually normally drops that too. I'm not gonna lie. I will not lie to you. I was shocked as you are.
You get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, Yeah, and you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot.
Ran the route for him.
Make the connection.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
I don't know why you did this let up. You could have leveled me. Oh, damn, I got fucking bench everybody. I thought he was about to get absolutely leveled. Should not take too long, and I gotta. And you just gotta take you out of third down running back, and I gotta take you out of slot receiver. I'm good.
Getting ready to go with a fresh possession.
Sworn.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That's my true freshman dude, too. I think that's the first time I've ever ran into his ass.
Play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes.
Jesus Christ.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Oh, you didn't want to beast quake your way through that one?
After that big play, this time they knock him down behind the line. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Off off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
What a horrible throw.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it's going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And they'll let that one go.
Yeah, I could have housed that, actually.
Sending the offense back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory. Breaks into the open.
I gotta use this guy off. No, that guy wasn't the true freshman.
And this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing,
yeah.
You know you gotta get a stop.
Oh my God.
And they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Into the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second.
What, you hit my dude?
Let's see what this is about. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. They'll run this play from the pistol. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Oh, wow.
That left side. And midfield
That was bound to happen at some point.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions.
That's my fault too. I shaded inside again.
Take a miracle, but nice job by this
Normally people don't throw outside in that formation.
And they did tack on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
Oh, Jesus.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive going to the air. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
He's going for it all. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
To the wideout.
It's a flag.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.
GG, bro.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Glasses will be raised across the Sunshine State, a toast to the Florida Gators who take down Georgia in this rivalry game. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.